Hey guys, R.D.G, TF, and G-Fan here, and today is a special day. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Arcee sisters. Here we have Chromia, Arcee, and Elita 1. Now of course, let's go check on the packaging. Of course, we do in fact have Chromia, Arcee, and Elita 1. It says here, number 55 on Transformers Defend the Fallen. A bigger version of the Arcee sisters, and including the smaller version on that. But on the back, of course, they all come as individuals with 3 accessories. 12 steps for Chromia, 15 for Arcee, and 16 for Elita 1. Now, let's just get on to the figures. But first, the instructions. Now, it's been a long time since I've done these instructions. But for them, they can convert a lot. Like, for example, they have accessories. These, of course, we have to start off with Arcee. Accessories, which I'll get to that part later, Elita 1 and Chromia. So that's just it, and let's just head this up to get to these 3 sisters. And first we should at least start with one of them. We should at least start with one. Okay, I'll take a random. Okay, I'm just gonna show you one of these sisters, and I'll be back. And you know, I think I'll start with Arcee. Now, the painting and the sculpting on Arcee first. This painting, it could use a little dry brush, but the sculpting looks complex. I mean, look at it. How can Michael Bay design Arcee like this if it's so tiny? Like, it's not like the tiniest figure I have ever had. Just, it's a little tiny though. Wasn't expecting it. Unlike the Human Alliance Arcee, but I don't know, which I don't have, and I'm not thinking of getting it. Because this Arcee, she is perfect though. Just needs dry brushing, that is all. But for the posability, yikes! These ball joints, and I forgot to tell you, these ball joints are so small. Like, I don't know. And for the face, I kind of like how the designer did this a little bit with her face. But of course, the Arcee sisters, all 3 of them, they can't stand normally, which is why they all come with these stands to help them at least stand properly. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to see if I got that part working. Now, for Chromia, her painting and sculpting is amazing as well. Of course, Chromia is basically like what people, of course, is different. Because, of course, I know Arcee goes for the pink, as usual. Chromia for the blue, as usual. Like, I know they want to do the G1 originals, where Arcee is, in fact, both, of course, pink, and then Chromia blue. Yeah. Now, of course, for Chromia, she's a little taller. I can't tell. I don't know. I don't think she's the tallest. I'll do size comparisons later. But the thing is that her arm, this part of the arm, that's connected for the hand and to the body, Arcee and Chromia have that same piece. They both, in fact, have those same pieces. Or an accessory, which I can get to that part later. But these stands where they have they're actually well sculpted in. Enough for the wheels to slide it all in. And then just stand there, amazing. But for Alita 1, she's basically gone for a purplish type. I mean, of course I know Arcee is pink, but is there like an Alita 1 that is purple? Just tell me that in the comments below. For Alita, she has basically looked young, but not to mention that this part is like a freely, and her hand is in fact a tire, not like how Arcee and Chromia are with the back seats. But instead, a wheel? I mean, what's she gonna do? Like, oh, okay. Now I get it. But the thing is about Alita 1 is she is supposed to be Optimus Prime's Sparkmate. Of course, I'm a Transformers fan. Don't judge me. I mean, Alita 1's stand, it's actually different. But at least it can help her stand properly. It's not like one of those, it's not like Arcee and Chromia stands where you just slide them both in. For them, you have to do this one sideways. Of course, I'm just sorry, I'm just out of breath. I mean, the posability look, the sculpting, not bad, but it's in fact the painting that needs a little bit more. If they add like a little bit of a silver texture like they have on their faces, they can at least customize it to make it look better. I thought they were going to have like those lipsticks, like of course we already checked on the box, which of course you see Arcee, Chromia, and Alita 1, they have lipsticks. I'm no girl expert, like I'm no ladies man on this like Austin Powers, but still, how can they do the same with robots? What kind of lipstick did they use? Did they use like paint? Anyways, that's enough for the painting and the sculpting. Now to get to the posability for each and individual Arcee sisters. Of course, for Arcee, she does have a slight posability to her head. A shoulder pad, arm moves out, hinge joint here. Same with this, but a hinge joint to this. But for her waist, let's get a hinge joint on this, and she can move 360 if you can at least get a hold of this. Ah, man, it's hard to do that. Okay, maybe not 360 on this, because it is a little hard to do that. Now, of course, the wheels are also movable, so that is just it for Arcee. Now for Alita 1, same with this, hinge joint, including this part of the arm, but we also get a bit of a hinge joint right here, hinge joint, ball joint, hinge, and crap, the thing just fell off. Also you can also do this, but that's part of the transformation. Chromia, hinge joint, ball joint, and a hinge joint right here. Also, this hinge joint here, but that's another transformation. Hinge joint here, but that's for later. Oh, God. Great. And now, of course, for size comparison, each and every one of them are just less than 3 inches. Of course, just 3 inches. Yikes. These are which shows you that they're extremely small. Well, here's to make it prove it better. For size comparison, here we have the Studio Series Jetfire and the Studio Series Grimlock, including the Studio Series Deluxe Ratchet and the Siege War for Cybertron Deluxe Chromia. And of course, for at least like a gimmick and all, here we have the World War II Bumblebee and the then and now 24 and 25 Bumblebees. So, let this all for this, and time for the transformation. But of course, the transformation is actually difficult than you think. But before we start the transformation, they actually come with accessories. And yet, they can only fit for Arcee and Chromia only. Because Elita 1 can't do any of them. Okay, so first off, we have this piece, which is belonging to Chromia. And as you can tell, it has a silver and blue type of color. I kind of wish they'd add a little silver to it, but you can fit it like this. You can do that to both Arcee and also to Chromia. But for Chromia, it's got to be harder because you just got to do that, and you got to put the reason it has a hinge joint to this, that. There you go. But the problem part is that the second accessory, because this is actually Chromia's blade, where of course hinge joints on both of the holes right here. Same goes for Arcee. But for Chromia, I can only do this one for Chromia because for some reason, if you put it all like this, it makes her arm so big, like it falls off by itself. So what I did is just to at least move it like so, enough for it to at least stand on its own, like that. Now for Arcee, she does come with this blaster, where you can actually attach it to the other, to like her arm like this. But the only problem part is that you gotta figure out where to put it on. Oh wait, I already got that on, yay. And now she looks so banked up for battle. Of course, those are just for the accessories for Chromia and Arcee. And now finally we get to the transformation. And I'll be back as soon as it's finished. And here we have the Arcee sisters. Now, let us go with Arcee first. Now, let us see. Of course, the motorcycle modes, they all look amazing. Because it gives us like the individual little cars of how Arcee is in Revenge of the Fallen. Now, let us see. Of course, like always, like I said before, Arcee and Chromia has the classic G1 pink and blue colors. For Elita 1 purple, if they make a purple Elita 1, then I'll be surprised. Now, in other words, that is for these stands. You can't plug them anywhere else, unless hold on. I want to make this as an experiment. Oh, unless you try to do this pose, but doesn't do much. That was actually a good one, though. But I see this one actually needs 2. Elita 1. I want to know. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually a good mine for that. But I also heard that you can combine all three of these RC sisters. But I would think I'll do that in a separate video. Like, if you want me to do that, put it in the comments below if you want me to do this. At least combine all three RC sisters. But for the accessories, like these... Oh. These? I don't think you can put them anywhere. I mean, for Chromie, I think... I don't know. For RC, I don't know. Same with... Oh. Try to put that hair back up like so. Okay. Now for RC, I don't know if you can put the blade like anywhere. Same with Chromia and this blaster. I don't know where to put these. I mean, like, there's like nowhere to at least put the accessories. Shit. But anyways, there's like nothing here for it. But just absolute nothing. But of course I knew the origins of how RC became. Because as it turns out, these three are actually RC altogether. Just 3 sparks in one mind. Now, of course, I'm thinking of that as an opportunity, but it's for the Grimlock Godzilla and Grimlock Adventure series. But I'll just come back to that part later. So let us try and final this resistance out with an actual 3 inches out of size comparison. And let's go find that shit off. For size comparison, here we have Ratchet and Chromia, the Bumblebee Trio, today and then Bumblebee, including a World War II Bumblebee, including the final piece, Jetfire and Grimlock. Holy shit, they are actually small. I mean, like, of course I said that like once and twice, but this proves that these guys are, that these guys are in fact extremely so freaking small. Ooh, okay, bad idea on that one. So that is it for size comparison, and that is it for the review. So I want to thank you guys all for this amazing tool video. Now, of course, I might be doing another Christmas video, but that will be like in the later terms. So, in other words, I have like nothing else to do. Now, of course, I might be doing a November toy hunt, but that will be like in the later terms. Oh, and also go follow me on Instagram. The link's down in the description below. Anyway, so I hope you all, in fact, like this video, subscribe, and comment below what else you want me to do. Because, oh, and also go follow me on Instagram. You can follow it with the link down in the description below. Where, therefore, you can see any upcoming videos where I'll be posting it online. So that way you guys will get to go ahead. Now, with all that said and done, oh man, I am so tired. I mean, I am out of breath. Oh, woo. I'm seriously out of breath. Like, seriously, I am out of breath. Anyways, I hope you guys all like the video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Which, I don't even know when will that be, but all I do know is that it'll be like somewhere in the near future. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. R.D.G. I am out.